He is not here to play the game. He is here to end it. One by one, they're falling. The icons, the legends, the pillars of what we thought professional wrestling was. And now, there is a new pillar. Made of stone and ice and a brutality we haven't seen in a generation. This isn't just a winning streak. This is a systematic dismantling. Before we get into how we got here, I want to ask you something. Be honest. When you first saw Gunther, did you truly believe he would become this? Did you see the end of an era in his eyes or just another big guy? Let me know in the comments. This video is about more than a champion. It's about a seismic shift. Gunther isn't just beating people. He is retiring legacies. He is forcing us to say goodbye to the last pieces of our childhood, one brutal chop at a time. And if you think this is just about a mid-card title, you are dangerously mistaken. What we are witnessing is the end of one world and the painful, glorious birth of another. Let's rewind. For over 20 years, our idea of a WWE superstar was defined by a certain kind of larger-than-life charisma. It was The Rock's electricity. It was John Cena's unstoppable hustle and loyalty. It was about catchphrases, merchandise, moments that transcended the sport. Even the monsters like Goldberg were about spectacle and explosion of energy. That was over in 3 minutes. The in-ring work mattered, sure, but the character was king. That was the blueprint. That was our childhood. And for the longest time, it seemed untouchable. Enter Gunther, or as we first knew him, Walter, from a different world. Ring of Honor, Progress, NXT UK. A world where the ring was sacred, and the art of physical storytelling of pure, unadulterated wrestling was the only thing that mattered. No flashy entrances, no 5-minute promos. Just a man, his opponents, and an almost terrifying reverence for violence. His mission statement wasn't a slogan. It was the sound of his chop echoing through a silent arena. Thwack. You could feel it through the screen. That was our first warning. News breakdown. The campaign began quietly. He won the Intercontinental Championship, a title with a proud history, but one that had lost its luster. And then he started his work. First, he took the title and made it feel heavy again. Not with speeches, but with defenses. Matches that weren't matches. They were physical ordeals. He turned Sheamus, a hardened veteran, into a bloody, heroic symbol of defiance just by pushing him to his absolute limit. That match wasn't about winning. It was about proving a point. Your heart is not enough. Your history is not enough. Only my will is enough. Then he set his sights on the past. John Cena, the ultimate symbol of the old era. The man who defined never give up. He returned for one more run, one more story. And Gunther didn't just beat him. He dissected him. There was no nostalgia moment, no passing of the torch with a handshake. It was a clinical breakdown. Cena threw everything he had, every attitude adjustment, every ounce of that legendary will, and Gunther absorbed it. Then he gave Cena a powerbomb so definitive, so final. It didn't just pin Cena. It pinned an entire generation's way of thinking. The face of WWE for 15 years, made to look like a brave, but ultimately outmatched contender, fallen. Then Goldberg, the last true spectacle monster. A force of nature designed for destruction in under 3 minutes. His entire mythos was built on immediacy. Gunther understood the assignment. He didn't play Goldberg's game. He weathered the early storm, the spear, the jackhammer attempt, and when the spectacle faded, the reality remained. A tired older legend, and a champion who treats the ring like a laboratory. One more brutal chop, one last powerbomb. The unbeatable streak ended, not by a younger version of himself, but by its absolute opposite, fallen. And now the rumors, the reports, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, arguably the greatest in-ring performer of that entire modern era, the man who could have a 5-star match with anyone. He is reportedly next. Think about what that means. If Cena was the spirit and Goldberg was the spectacle, AJ Styles is the artistry. He is the pinnacle of what that previous generation could do inside the ropes. And Gunther is lining him up. This isn't coincidence. This is a hit list. He is targeting the very pillars of what came before him. Not out of malice, but out of purpose. To prove beyond any doubt that his way is not just different, it is superior. This matters because Gunther is doing something we rarely see. He's not just winning a title, he's changing its meaning. The Intercontinental Championship is no longer a stepping stone. Under him, it has become the main event. It has become the standard.
He has made the work mean more than the words.
But on a deeper level, he is forcing WWE and its fans through a necessary, painful transition. The era of the superstar, built solely on charisma, is being challenged by the era of the wrestler, built on undeniable in-ring mastery. He is proving that in 2024, the global audience is sophisticated. They respect longevity, they respect work rate, they respect a different kind of legitimacy. Every time he makes a legend look old, he makes this new style look like the future. He is not waiting for permission to be the face of the company. He is carving out a space where he already is. And this is where it hurts, doesn't it? It feels personal. When John Cena lost, a little part of my childhood winced. When Goldberg went down, that part of me that used to jump off the couch screamed, "No, these aren't just wrestlers to us. They are time capsules. They are the soundtrack to our Saturday mornings, our friendships, our memories." And watching Gunther is like watching a very efficient, very focused historian, calmly placing those memories in a museum and locking the door. He's not disrespecting them. He's just stating with every move that their time is over. And that is a hard, emotional truth to accept. So what's next? After AJ Styles, and you have to believe that chapter is coming, the path leads to only one place, the World Heavyweight Championship. A clash with Cody Rhodes, the current face of the company who still operates with that classic, emotional superstar toolbox. That is the money fight, the ultimate culture clash. The American Nightmare's passion versus the Ring General's cold precision. But think bigger. Think long-term. Gunther's legacy won't just be a list of defeated legends. It will be a generation of talent that he forces to evolve. Already you see it. To beat him, you can't just be strong. You can't just be fast. You have to be perfect. You have to be willing to endure pain on a level you never have before. He is raising the floor for everyone. In 5 years, the main event scene will be filled with wrestlers who grew up watching Gunther and thought, that is what a champion looks like. He is creating his own successors, and in doing so, ending the world that created him. We are not just watching a championship reign. We are watching a revolution in slow motion. John Cena fallen, Goldberg fallen, AJ Styles potentially next. Gunther is not destroying our childhood memories out of spite. He is doing something far more impactful. He is asking us to put them away, to thank them for their service, and to finally, fully, embrace what wrestling can be when spectacle takes a backseat to substance. The future has its general, and the ring is his battlefield. If this breakdown hit you, the past had its heroes. If you felt that mix of respect and sadness watching these legends fall, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps more than you know. Subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that are shaping wrestling right now. And finally, back to my first question. Look at Gunther now. After everything we just talked about, who do you think is strong enough or different enough to actually take him down? Let's have that debate down in the comments. I'll be reading. Thanks for watching.